Alright, welcome guys. Welcome, Zombie Devil Stream. I am doing a Modern League today, and we're doing it with a Battle of Wits deck. So, we're gonna give it a go. Um, I am definitely still unhappy with this platform. I'm still unhappy with Wizards of the Coast and their response to it, but I also have recently learned that Wizards is no longer really involved with Magic Online. They've farmed it out to another company, which I guess if that's the case, that explains why they won't respond to my customer service requests, because it's a different company and they could care less. So, as much as I'm unhappy and want them to respond, I I guess they won't, and they have no obligation to do so. So, okay, you know, got it. But we're playing good old Battle of Wits, unless it didn't take for some reason. But no, it did. So Battle of Wits is a 240 card deck. Scroll that over. So the idea is if you have more than 200 cards, you win the game at the beginning of your upkeep. So long as the Battle of Wits sticks, you win the game. It's the Yorion deck because you have more than 20 cards past 60. And then this is just a Stoneforge green white kind of a deck. And yeah, you're using a card like Moonblessed Cleric to put the Battle of Wits on top, and then you have a lot of ETB kind of cards that synergize with the Orion. The only matchup that is good is Mill. And who knows, maybe you catch your opponent off guard, so there's the... I don't know why it's all shrunken, but... Whoop, sideboard, yeah. Oh, it's displaying the whole sideboard for some reason. But yeah, Yorion. Well, we got a Battle of Wits, and this can be a blue source. So that'll draw us a card, and then to fairy, so... And then I can Neoform into a 3-drop if I need to, which can get us a third land. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a little janky to do something like that, but Battle of Wits is janky. So I think this is fine. 2 lands, Ice Fang, Codal, Neoform, I think that's all fine. And we're playing against Titan, so we're screwed anyway. Well, I can use this Solitude to kill the... which I can. But you don't really want to use Solitude to pop a Titan or a Dryad of Elysian Grove. Explore. I name Giant or Dryad or whatever. What? I think it said it was a spirit on that elemental. I can't remember. Yep, they named Giant. So yeah, they have the Titan in hand. Is what you're telegraphing to me. So we need a blue land. I think Ketria is fine. What's Sparrow's headquarters? Forest Plains Island. Yeah, let's do the Bant. I don't know. I might regret not having red. But I think the white in the Sparrow's headquarters, it at least guarantees that we have white. There you go. We got it anyway. There's the Valakut. Windswept. I mean, it's a big deck, so like fetching is awkward, especially here on stream. But I think I'm gonna grab the Steam Vents. I need a, or no, I can't grab Steam Vents. Then I'm gonna grab either Hallowed or Breeding Pool. Let's just grab the Breeding Pool. I think that's okay. Bloop. Bounce the Urzas so that they don't get the thingy. They can still make a token, but I mean, it's a 1/1. And we just block it. So I think I'm okay with that. Bounce. Yep, you make a 1/1. Doink. And we drew a card. You don't need to protect a fairy, but it's not like I'm gonna win hitting them with an Ice Fang Kotal. So I think I'm okay with that. Quattle Kotal. However you pronounce that word. But when I hear Quattle, I just think of the movie Total Recall, and I think his name's Quado. I can cast sorceries as though they had flash. Get a red land. Cast the Wrenn in 6. I don't think casting Felidar Guardian does us any good, is the thing. Just grab a land, it doesn't matter which. Because we did a good job of delaying them here. To the point where maybe we can win on just slamming Battle of Wits. Okay. That's not the game that we're playing, so. Thanks for trying. Snow-covered plains. We can cast that. If they have both Seiju in their hand, then I guess it turns it off and kind of leaves us high and dry. But you go for the win. Like, I have things I can exile. So, like, sure. And then they can play a Titan, but we have this Solitude. So they have to have the Boseiju. Nope. They're getting the amulet. Of course. I can't counter it. Well, they tapped him properly, but even so... I mean, I could have waited until they search the lands that they're going to search for. Because now they can just bounce the Boseiju, but I forced that line. Yeah. So they have to take this line where they bounce the Boseiju, use the Boseiju, and that's all well and good. Because, like, great, we get a land out of it. Yes, please. I'll take a Ketria. There's an Ephemerate. Well, play my Heath. I can use it to tutor. Bloop. Okay, Coiling Oracle. I can get a 5. So I can bring a 5 into play off of this Neoform at instant speed. Oh, please, dog. You do not need to go outside. Trust me. Oh, I didn't take up the minor punt, but, you know. Because, again, you're not going to... Even if you get to ultimate with Ren and 6, like, okay, what am I going to do? I can't... You cast... he can only cast spells. Instant and sorceries, specifically. So it's like, you don't get anything out of that. So they burn their Summoner's Pact. On the prime time. Yep. Can't be countered, sure. Let them choose the lands that they want to grab. And it's not that big of a punt because they needed to grab the Boseiju anyway. I think when that last Titan hit the battlefield, it's like they kind of had to do it anyway. They grabbed that and a Boseiju? Oh, okay, because they had it in their hand. Mm-hmm. Sure. Bounce the Boseiju. So they're making sure they got backup. Okay. I'm gonna cast a Neoform. Boop. Until you then search for a legendary card. Put a legendary in your hand. No. Good, but not what we need. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yes. Karmic Guide is going to grab my Solitude. And Solitude is going to grab that Prime Time. Do I want to pay the Echo? I don't. So that should fix that because yep, because now it's a different Karmic Guide. Boop. It does leave me a little weak, but it's fine. I can just get a basic. Relic doesn't do anything. Okay. Grab that one. And just grab the basic mountain. Because why not? Bloop. Just pay the Echo, it's fine. Rebound. This is a very convoluted way of doing it, but I'm going to do it this way. There's Chord of Calling. Okay. So, I chord for... God damn it, the dog, I think one needs to be let outside. He's being a toot about it. Drives me crazy. Just drives me crazy. Okay. So... I played a land and I played that one, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. So, I actually think I can chord for 3. Put the thingy on top. Because I can chord out a Moonblessed Cleric. Among other things. I don't know what else I have is... Well, I mean, there's a... I know a chunk of what I have, but... Off the top of my head. Yorion doesn't necessarily benefit me the way that I think it will. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is just... I don't have the time to deal with the dog. I really don't. But remember, it wasn't my decision. It was my partner's. I'm going to do this for 3. Just kind of see what the deck has. More as a reminder. I should have held the A creature up for that reason, but let's not get into that. Oh, that's not bad. And that's not bad either. Ewit can get me some things. Endurance can get me some things. The Moonblessed Cleric puts it on top. Let's get a Stoneforge. Just grab a Stoneforge. It's... Okay. Yes. I can get a Moonblast and then you put the card on top and, you know, you make some things happen. But... like, it's unnecessary. We won this game. I think the dog is just going to force me to take him outside and drive me up the wall. Like, he doesn't need to go. I know he doesn't need to go. But he's just like, I am bored. I need to go outside. And that's... I'm trying to win this game so that I can do it while I'm sideboarding, which I don't really sideboard in this deck, but you get my drift, where it makes my life a lot easier. He's biting me, sorry. If that's the case. No! I can face a 2/2. And I can also trade the 2/2 off. But where's the 2/2 going is my question. Okay. Oh, you're making it a 2/3. Cool. But then again, where is it going? That one's going after, and that one's going after. So that's fine, I guess. I don't think that's the worst of my problems. I'm not paying attention. If you gotta go that badly, then go out the back door. We have a back door, Barry. 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 We have a back door. Use it. You're ringing the bells. If you ring the bells, you gotta go potty. So you're outside now, on the patio. You want to use the patio or not? Make up your mind. This dog, I swear. They get the summoners packed. They packed for a Titan. Oh, it's gonna be a Cultivator Colossus, sure. But Cultivator Colossus is just it draws cards, right? Because it's like you play a land and you draw a card. It's equal, and when it enters, you may put a land from your hand like onto the battlefield. If you do, you draw a card, and then like onto the battlefield tapped. It gets untapped, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And so he's gonna draw like 5 cards. And they'll all untap. I guess that counts for something. So he's gonna draw his deck. Until he can... So he lost. Maybe because I... But I would have just played Battle of Wits just now instead of... Because we tutored for the Stoneforge. And then just hard casted the Moon Cleric. So I think it would have just been... Okay. The problem with what they're trying to do is... The Cauldron Complete exiles it, I'm pretty sure. So they have to be able to remove the Cauldron Complete. Which they can't remove it with the Boseiju because it's indestructible. Yes, my graveyard gets exiled. got haste. Okay. Now I'm in a pickle. But does Cultivator Colossus have trample inherently? This is where I need to right click, but this is what happens when I'm outside. Double strike. Vigilance, sure. I need to do a quick right click, and I know we're burning through round time, but I need to see something. It does have trample, and now they each first strike. Mm-hmm. 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 I do my thing. Which is that. I can just put everything in the way. But I believe the wording of it is such that it gets exiled off of this Cauldron Complete. Yeah. I just put those other creatures in the way for safety reasons. Like, I'm not saying it was smart, but it was just added protection. Can't. You don't have a 3-mana giant. There you go. What are you going to tap that for? There you go. Aususau. Okay. So you get 12 damage and pings. Right? Or does he get me for Xaxes because I didn't miss, because I missed something? Because I think he's played enough lands that when it comes to the extra land drops, so that takes us to 1, so I can't fetch, but I haven't fetched. So whatever. And then is there another land drop that we missed? Is my question. Off. Off, Barry. Okay. So they had lethal whether it mattered or not. That 8 damage didn't matter. That I absorbed or not. Bloop. Go out on my own terms. Okay. Sideboarding in this matchup's kind of a joke. But you gotta do it. I don't think we want the Better Skull. I don't think we're in love with Lightning Helix. They'll just take 1 out. You never know. I mean, Thalia's Lancers has also been kind of a poo-poo. So go with that. All I did was burn up our round clock and not get the victory that we, for the most part, had in hand. I feel. This isn't as good, but you do get a draw off of the coddle. So, I mean, I'll play it out for that reason. Alright. Danking around and make player, make marker. Sorry, I had to read that really fast. Sorry, man. Grazer. Whee! Wyatt plays this bounce land. Buh. Buh. My fetches are better for tricolor lands, but alas, we're in a pickle where you have to kind of get the blue land off of this, and then coddle with the blue land. So Steam Vents, I think. I could get Stomping Ground, but I got green, I got white, so I think Steam Vents. It needs to be untapped. Bloop. I draw a card. Whee! Hey, there we go. Whee! Bloop. I don't care if you make one. I'm still blowing it up. Who has the more lands now? Well, I can hang on to that as an instant speed and just be like, screw it. Play those at instant speed. Because then if there is an amulet, I can blow up the amulet at instant speed. I think that's better. How do we animator deck? Side that shit out. Like, for real. Then the flyer can actually do something. bunch of lands in play. Alrighty. That's something. It does have haste. Oops, cancel. It's a little sloppy, but it's not the end of the world to play a little sloppy like that. But Omnath draws a card and gains 4 life, but I don't think it's a big deal. Dismember. Okay, you dismember it. Doink. Two cards in hand. Go. It's just a free shuffle. Okay, white, red, blue, and green. Draw a card. That's actually pretty good. Still will only have 2 toughness. Okay. Not that they don't have the mana anyway, but I'm just saying, like, it would still only have 2 toughness if they had the mana to buff that. Okay. Titan comes out. Hi, Mr. Titan. Now I'll wait. This time I'll wait to see what lands they grab. Because you have to bounce the Vesuva, replay the Vesuva, copy that, copy. It becomes more complicated for them to do that. Yeah. So you're gonna bounce something. You bounce the bounce land. Well, the Vesuva, excuse me, which copies the bounce land, which bounces the Teleria West. Okay. We win the game here, but I'm going to gain 4 life. Then I'm going to attack in. But then I'm going to flash this in and get rid of something. Blop. Go away. You get a block. Sure. Well, not here. I guess I do still have to wait a turn because of the life gain off of that Solitude. But okay, draw a bunch of cards. They're going to go through the same routine as they tried to, because that's how they beat us last time. No. Okay. All right then. I'm not that desperate for life. And Omnath isn't going to do shit. So they just wanted to use my time. They got most of it off of us. Yeah. Which, hey, it counts for something. Because, yeah, now I have to win in 4 minutes, which I can do, but against Titan is the issue. Misclick, misclick, misclick. That's always fun. This is garbage, but I'm going to keep it. But I'm only keeping this garbage because I can remove an early amulet. But it is garbage. Because I need to draw a third land. Preferably one that's multicolored. That'll do something. The unfortunate part of it is it can only get basics, but that does do something. Let's be real. I think for 1 white I can just get rid of the land. Ooh, turn off auto yields. For God's sake, turn off auto yields. I think this works because it's got a mana value of 0. It's worth a shot.